Hello, everybody. Let's put the chat up. Let's see who's around. It's been a long ass day. I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live. Why not? Just so we can see what's going on. I had my music playing, got a couple of new bits. Thought I'd give it a try. See who's around. Not a lot of people at the moment. Let's have a look what we got going on in Twitter world. Amber at Ambeer, AMBEERR 424. Top 1 million. Market still in range. See Amber a lot. She's out there. Let's give her a little like. That's positive. Why not? Odeum, for those in the America. Odeum's our AMC in the UK. Double bill exclusive. We've got a double bill. So I call it a Penguindom movie, parts 1 and 2. Exclusively at Odeon this Saturday. Yeah. Chuck a little like. Devara Sasha. My next movie, how much I paid for 2 tickets? 0. Good advert for AMC. Why? AMC, CCA minus list rewards. Unbeatable at AMC theatres. We do movies better. We do indeed. The Covenant. I was actually in a Space Call the other day. Sojka. Chris, I hope I've pronounced that right. I've been into a few recently. Listen to what's going on. Love to chat in there. Nice community in there. Nice Space Call. Nice group. And spoke really high about Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. I've not seen it yet. I am planning to. I did look. It weren't showing where I was. Weekends is good for me. I tend to work around a lot. So, but it wasn't where I was working at the time. So I'm keeping my eye open on it. Hopefully I'll get to see it. Who else we got? Eshiray, scroll past. No, I'm not going to scroll past. And having seen your name, I realised what your message was a couple of days ago. Is the stove electric or gas? Got to picture this right in your mind. I'm picturing. Christina New name Duckers, was replying to Stonk's Batman. I feel like she's boiling rabbits in her boyfriend's wife's kitchen. What the hell? We can have some fun on there as well. Wired USD. I've been having a couple of conversations with Wired. It's always the same written word. Interpretations can be so many different. I didn't mean any hostility. Far from it. It's not my style. I just block. Each to their own. That's my way. Can't be asked. Not enough hours in a day. But they've put up Wired US dollar, and I did have a couple of chats. I'm kind of jelly that we didn't get this cup. Curious at AMC. Do you know what? That's the first time I've seen that. I actually like that. I'm jealous myself. In the UK, we don't seem to get quite the same products in the Odeon that the AMC do. I did get the popcorn bucket recently. That was nice, lit up. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, great film. I want to watch that. That was nice. Had a big bucket of popcorn as well. I could only eat half. The old fasting went right out the window, but that was good. We liked that. Give me 1 second. I've got a feeling. I got a feeling. No, not that one. That one. No, not that one. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Right, excuse me. Where was we? Back on Twitter, giving some shout outs. Excuse me, vaping. I do like that though. Fast and Furious. Hope you can see that on the screen. You probably can't. Let's have a look. Let's change that. Let's have a look. Hey, see that? That's nice, isn't it? I like that. As you race, scroll past. I blocked those beep from getting over. Very angry driver. Django Houdini. I like Django. Scheduled AMC ideas. 17th of May 2023. Give that a like as well. Oh, need to miss scroll. Lord No Face. Not seen much of you lately. I don't know if that's a Twitter thing or you've been busy. After all that's said and done, connect back to nature. My roots are as deep as the shrooms that give life to the trees. My heart is as filled as the air I breathe. I will never stop believing in me. I am determined to embrace the change of my reality. Keep moving forward, Gritters. I like that, my man. I hope you can see that. It's quite a nice picture, that. A good couple of golf holes on there. My man Charles, CV Payne's been out there 1 hour ago. The Senate took bank executives to task for being stupid, but they should be taking them to task for looting the joint. Do you know what, Mr. Payne? 100%. I take his next. Making money with Charles Payne. It's not easy to watch that man, you know, in the UK, and I hope he realises that. It's absolute. People used to put up on the Twitter. Going back a little while, I haven't seen people do it for a lot, but they used to put up links that you could click on and watch the man. But I like that. I actually like Mr. Payne a lot. Thank you, sir. Phil for real. Can't go into any details, but me and Phil were chatting. I can't even mention his name, Phil, but for those who this is all recent stuff that's shown on my Twitter feed. So those who want to know what Phil for real's got to say, can't say you're wrong, Phil, but like I say, it's not my style, my man. But I applaud you. Mehul, Adam's biggest fan. AMC, Q2 numbers will be fire. AMC, CC credit card and popcorn in store, plus movie merchant concessions. I like Mehul. He's a really positive guy. I've never spoken to him. Well, I spoke to him briefly in one of the space calls on Twitter. But he's always out there, you know. He gets great feedback. Everyone who meets him says what a fantastic guy he is, and he's really kind and nice. But he's got a long list there: John Wick 4, Dungeons and Dragons, Super Mario, Evil Dead Rise, Guardians, Fast X, The Little Mermaid, Spider-Man, The Boogeyman, Transformers. I have to admit, I like the Transformers films. The Flash, Elemental, and Indiana Jones. I've grown up. I've grown old watching Indiana Jones. I like them. I'm not even going to mention Citadel Securities. Yes, I am. Fuck it. Oh, apologies. It's a natural response. I can't help myself. It just sort of comes out. Securities. Pete Giarchi, head of DMM Floor Trading, discusses our role as the largest DMM on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Why companies go public and the value we provide to issuers. Oh my God. That's not the face that you'd imagine. Pete, my apologies. I know you're just doing a job, mate, but if that's the best one you can come up with. Honestly, he looks constipated. Pete Yarsi discusses our role as the largest DMM on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. That ain't getting a like, and we'll see how long it lasts. But Joseph Mudray Spinney, at Joseph Spinney, this shirt reminds me of you. E-fit. You got to go and have a look at that. Eat Crow shirt. Eat me AMC to the moon. Funny T-shirt. I like that. That'll get a like though. Won't like the Citadel one. What's Frank Nez got to say? Breaking the next big financial crisis will emerge from AI, says Gensler. Anyone else think that they're sort of maybe lining up? So many excuses. I don't think it will be from AI myself. I think that will come quicker. Django, nice post. Fast X. Man, there's some beautiful cars. Go and check out Django Houdini at Django_Houdini. Some nice cars. I like my cars. Yeah, time to go Fast X. AMC Theatres, they have the coolest bucket for my taste. Hashtag AM Gorillas. Big shout out to them. I know they're doing loads of work. We're all coming at different paths, people. Let them do what they got to do. Don't bash your competition. Compliment them when they do good and work harder to do better. Wide US dollar. I fucking love that. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. I do really like that. At XX, at capital X, little x, underscore, capital W, underscore I, capital R, underscore E, underscore. What are you doing with the underscore? Capital W. Go and look him up. At capital X, lower score X, underscore, capital W. This is working out hard. I've been up 18 hours. I, lower score, upper score R, lower score E, capital D, underscore, little x, big X. Christ, that's as good as I do. I feel like getting a nosebleed. I hope you get to hear that I did that wide. Compliment them when they do good and work hard to do better. That gets a little hard. I like that. That's good. I'm not going to go into any other detail, but that's good. Heat round 3ID, moan. Shorts are so damn nervous they're putting their houses, cars, and land up to cover. Well, don't worry, it's inevitable. Heat round 31D, I hope you're correct. We got apes in all sorts of different stocks. We've often bought different ones. I've got to give a shout out. Jim D. Ape. We all know who Jim is. At Jim Cook. 266958806. Get rid of the numbers, Jim. They both hodl. He's actually put hodl, bless him. Good on ya. They both hodl AMC. She said duck around and find out who is that, Jim? Good looking girl. She's got Jack's written on her top. Yeah, we like that. Good looking girl. That gets a like. 433 likes, Jim. Go on, fella. We like Jim. Jim's a good bloke. Where's all the AMC stuff and all that when he goes out in a poll? That's nice. Oh, that reminds me of my staff, Jim. Go ahead and run. He loves fast food. Stunk Vision. At Stunk Vision. Me trying to keep my shit together. Can't put the sound on. I give Deborah already a shout out. You edges shook because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. I'm saying? Astronaut. Juju, give them a shout out. At Log the Shills. So these are the clowns that started the whole lawsuit against AA. And hashtag AMC, along with, I can't even say his name. I blocked each of them. They're a complete joke. Yeah, people flagging it up where the idiots are. Right, let's have a look. I did say I'd do this last night, but life. So I wanted to come on today and try and put this out. Oh, I haven't even read that one. Gossip of the New World. Ape Pounce's parody at hippie_funny. Millions of apes, retail investors and pension fund holders will be over the moon when those profiting off this Ponzi scheme pay the price for their crimes against humanity. Expose Citadel scandal. Expose hashtag Citadel scandal. Money laundering crime ring. 1% staining billions daily through the rigged market. Gossip of the New World. Is Citadel founder Ken Griffin arrested for racketeering? We can but wait. Camp Queen, Transformers is almost here. Actually, Camp Queen, you can see hopefully, Dem Hips Do One. Transformers is almost here. Let's make this one huge. AMC Apes, check out AMC Gorillas for graphics and gifts for all the use. I actually really like the Transformers films, especially the early ones. I like Mark Wahlberg, great actor. I personally think I quite like his style. I like the way he does what he does. But he's made some bombs. But yeah, I don't know. You know, if you're going to run it, it's a shame. LaBeouf. Yeah, I don't know. It's each to their own. But I will go and watch it. I'll definitely go and watch it. It's on the list. Trust me. I've been and seen a couple of different films recently. There's one that you should know. If you follow me on Twitter, I flagged up. I'm ever so grateful to the ape community. I do really appreciate that. It got quite a nice response for me. I haven't got a massive following, but 8 times as many followers looked at it last time I looked. So July 4th. If you go on Angel Studios, you can download their app as well, but apparently it's being shown on AMC cinemas in America. I don't want to say too much. I want you to put yourself out a little bit and go and have a look if you don't know. 2 million for 2 million really caught my attention. I'm so glad. I'm not going to go into any more detail, but it's a story that needs telling. It's separate away from meme stocks and stock markets and all that's going on. Yeah, go and have a look. Salvatore, been around forever. Great with the memes. Just see what he's done. Salvatore, you legend. Yeah. Go and have a look. I mean, it deserves. He's put some effort into this, I think. Go and have a look. At Sal Meme Lord. Check him out on Twitter. Twitter even. He's done some great stuff. I've often watched what he's done. He's done some great stuff. I've got to remember to like things when I talk about him. Christina New at New Name Duckers. Shame that. I got a picture of Amy. Something went wrong. Looks like Amy's been a topic of discussion today. Her account is not available at the moment. For someone who only spews absolute crap, 12,000 followers. How many of them are bots? But Christina's celebrating the fact. Looks like fixed it. Looks like it's gone. Good. One less one to worry about. My friend, chef underscore 8 underscore D. Chef at chef underscore master underscore D. What we got going on, my friend? He's taking notes. So I've given quite a few shout outs. You can see what's coming up on my thread. That's why I'm doing this. I did say I'll do a few shout outs. Let's have a look, see if I can put this up. So, UK Finance Minister Hunt. Good news, the economy is growing. Brilliant. That's nice to know. Hunt is aptly named. I've been told many times of asking it's spelt correctly. I still question that. But UK Finance Minister Hunt, good news, the economy is growing by Reuters. This was May the 12th. London. Britain's Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt on Friday welcomed the latest GDP data, which showed the economy had grown by 0.1% in the first 3 months of this year. Wolf, I mean, we're all okay. Everything's great. What more could we want? It's grown by 0.1% in the first 3 months of this year. That's just incredible. And it worries over. Everything's all the prices going to come down. Everything's great. It's all going to return to normal. He goes on to say it's good news that the economy is growing. But to reach the government's growth priority, we need to stay focused on competitive taxes, labour supply and productivity. Hunt said in a statement, It went up 0.1%. I mean, come on. Shall we have a little look at a couple of other things? Yes, I'm in a mood. Let's try and put some of that into perspective. So on here we've got the gross domestic product, quarter-on-quarter growth. It pretty much from 1955 pretty much bobbles along. I think the highest is about 4%, if I remember correctly. 4.4%. 1979, quarter two. Gross domestic product, quarter-on-quarter growth was 4.4%. And I think the lowest is probably about the same. Let me have a look. 2.8. I hope you can see this, honestly. I've tried to do a video on this a couple of times now, and I thought, oh, sod it, I'll just do it live. 2008, quarter four, dropped. Quarter four in 2008, we all know what happened then. Minus 2.2%. And then it climbed back up to 2010, where it went up a whole 0.9%. So it jiggers around, it don't do much. Hopefully you can see that. We had a couple of anomalies, and I had to look twice, because when I first looked at this, I thought, oh, it's just pandemic. 2019 quarter three, value 0.6% growth, and then it dropped. And it dropped to 2020 quarter two, minus 21%. Jumps way up, like ridiculous, but obviously was such a low. 16.6%, 2020 quarter three. Then we had what we know happened. It sort of jiggles around. So if that man, aptly named Hunt, thinks we're doing all right, what else we got? Let's have a look at The Guardian in the UK. Why are UK food prices up by 19%, and which foods are worst affected? This is just general everyday stuff in the UK that we've got. British households are facing the fastest annual increase in food and drink prices since 1977. The latest inflation figures show. As a soaring cost of basic essentials adds to pressure from sky-high energy bills amid the cost of living crisis. Official figures show food and drink inflation reached 19.1% in March, far above the headline rate of 10.1% for the increase in the cost of an average basket of goods and services. Prices have jumped about 25% in the past 2 years alone, cramming into just 24 months from the same level of price growth seen over the preceding 13 years. Inflation for housing, energy bills, food and hospitality remains above the 10.1% headline rate. So we've got housing, water and energy, 26.1. Food and non-alcoholic drinks, 19.1. I could do with a drink. Hopefully I'll be able to talk properly now. Restaurants and hotels, 11.3. All increases right the way down. Now, the reason for showing you this story in The Guardian, and I hope I've got it on here today, is we've got more good news. Let's go to cars. UK car sales hit 30-year low in 2022, but could grow 15% this year. SMMT. New cars are parked at a dockyard in Grimsby, Northern England, January 30th, 2009. That's a picture of. This story is from 2023, January the 5th. Why would you use that picture? Reuters, get your cameraman. Go and take an updated picture. What's the matter with you? January the 5th, British new car sales fell at their lowest level since 1992. Last year, as manufacturers struggled against pandemic-related part shortages. But could grow 15% in 2023 as those supply chain issues ease, an industry body said on Thursday. Have you yet noticed, and I'm sure you have because you're great people, if they're talking about banks, they bring someone on from the banks, they're not going to tell you bad news. They're not going to come out and go, oh, we've got more to come. If you're selling cars, you're not going to come out and say, oh, yeah, the cars are shocking. So you come up with this headline, UK car sales hit 30-year low in 2022, but could grow 15% this year. Of course you're going to say that. You want people out buying cars, you're in the industry. Used car market. Car sales statistics 2023, UK and worldwide. Let's have a little look. There were 1.61 million new cars registered for the whole of 2022. Around 700,000 registrations below pre-COVID levels. This means sales were down 2% on pandemic-affected 2021 level. 2% down, you think, 700,000 less cars. You think, hang on a minute. New passenger car sales already down by 28.7% on pre-pandemic levels in 2021. Well, let's be honest, we couldn't go out, could we? Unless you was an owner of a plane where you could go wherever the hell you like, we were all stuck indoors. Levels in 2021 and have failed to bounce back due to the ongoing impact of the global semiconductor shortage and the war in Ukraine affecting supply chains. Seems to be a lot of people using that as the reason. Around 2 million registrations were lost since COVID-19, effectively representing a loss of a year's registrations. So you would think, logical to think, that they would have super sales in order to recuperate for the people that haven't bought the cars because they're all stuck indoors. It's not happening. Scroll down a little bit. I want to read this. Excuse me. Key new car stats and figures. This is actually reported by Haycar. Same document. Key new car stats and figures. The UK's new vehicle market is the 7th largest in the world. In 2022, the UK registered 1,896,202 new cars and vans. China registered 25. What's that meant to be? Have you missed a note? 25,239.00 or 25,239,000. Come on, ACAR, get someone to have a check. Even I check some of what I text. For those in the think tank, they'll know I'm always editing my comments. But that was 2020 for China, which makes it the largest market in terms of global sales. That's got to be 25 million. Got to be. Which makes it the second largest market in terms of global sales. The USA is the second largest new car market, followed by Japan, Germany, and India. The COVID-19 pandemic saw the USA experience one of the largest declines in new vehicle sales on record in 2020, with a year-on-year fall of 2.5 million vehicles. Toyota sells the most cars worldwide. In 2020, Toyota sold 9.3 million new vehicles. The Nissan Qashqai, you read it, is the UK's favourite new car with 42,704 sales in 2022. Really? Okay. Previously, the Vauxhall Corsa was the most popular car, replacing the Ford Fiesta, which had led the annual sales chart for more than a decade. Poor Ford Fiesta. Anyone aware of Ford's history? Go and have a look. Volkswagen is Britain's top-selling vehicle brand, with 131,850 new car sales in 2022. 5,000 more than Ford. I bet we get the gist. A lot of positive. UK new car registrations. So with what we've just seen, go back and have another look, have another listen. Total number of new passenger cars registered in the United Kingdom from 2003 to 2021. The last big one, 2,692,786 vehicles purchased, was 2016. The last one they show on there was 1,647,181. I believe we had less than that. 1.61 million units. 700,000 units below the pandemic level. It's not looking good. Why are people not buying? Let's have a look at UK savings statistics. Let's see how everyone's doing. This is by Money, money.co.uk. Written by Lucinda O'Brien, personal finance editor. Thank you, Lucinda. Let's see what you've got to say. Overview. Let's do that. UK savings statistics 2023 in the UK. The average person in the UK has £17,365 in their savings. 34% of adults had either no savings or less than £1,000 in a savings account. 61% of UK adults save money either every or most months. I'd like to have seen how much they save every month or every other month. Almost 2/3, 65% of everyone in the UK believe they wouldn't be able to last 3 months without borrowing money. Wow. Savings accounts are the most popular saving method among UK adults, with over half, 50%, 57% using these to save money. 23% of savers don't check the interest rate before opening an account. What? Men have more savings on average than women across every age group. Not even going to get into that. UK savings market. A breakdown of monthly deposits in banks and building societies by UK households between 2018 and 2022. Well, that's not much of a time scale, is it? But March 20 was looking good to May 20. November 20 was looking good. March 21st. Where's all this money that people were saving because they were in lockdown? Where'd all that go? Interesting. Not going to go into that. According to the FCA, more than a third of UK adults have less than £1,000 savings. Around 4 in every. Yeah. Not going to go into that. Oh, let's have a quick look. You can have a quick look at that. You can have a quick look at that. It's better be showing on live on YouTube. I've got a feeling this is going out as private. So if it has and no one's seen it, it may well get deleted. Yeah, we've seen enough of that. And I can't do that right now, but there was other stuff. But oh well, let's get rid of that. And we're back. So we've done all right there. There's been zero chat, and I'll put the overlay on. So I've got a feeling this hasn't gone out live. So if it hasn't, I'll have a chance to check everything without worrying about upsetting a few people to take the time to come and have a look. On that note, that's pretty much all I've got. Going to be a few announcements over the next week, bits and pieces that are coming together. Maybe I can talk about this evening, but at least you know. So for all those that do watch this, if I don't delete it, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Shall we finish with our clip?